Commiserations in the end, but your thoughts on that second half? We can all talk about the own goal, and I'm sure we will.
Yeah.
But the way your players reacted after half-time, and the way in particular they reacted to that goal, shows an awful lot of character about your side, to put it mildly.
Yeah, it does. I don't want to be too detrimental about my players, but we lost Morgan Roberts probably 5 minutes before kick-off, which was really disappointing. Just changed the whole game strategy, really, everything we've been working on since the Rushall game. So yeah, it was really disappointing. It took us a while to get to grips with them in the end, because again, we're playing players out of position again with the amount of injuries that we've had. But like you rightly say, the second half performance, it just gave the supporters something to enjoy, shout about, and yeah, we were so close to dreamland, weren't we? It's we're still. I know the Stockport players weren't overly convinced that we were offside. Obviously, I haven't seen it back, so we have to take the referee's word for it. But yeah, countless times today we felt as though it could have gone our way, and didn't quite. So yeah, disappointing. But like you rightly say, the character to go on and perform like we did second half is really commendable.
Was it a case then of changing things, or actually just getting things more established, considering you'd lost a player 5 minutes before kick-off?
It's not changing things too much, but in terms of personnel, it wasn't where we would ordinarily go. Miles off it from that, actually. But we're asking players to do jobs that wouldn't ordinarily be the case. So they did it, and they did it incredibly well, especially second half. We're asking Alfie Bates to move higher up the pitch and to go into a press that he's not used to doing, and I thought he was incredible today, one of our certainly outstanding performers. So yeah, listen, the way they've dealt with that blow, not only the injuries that we've had, and we've got lads who are cup tied, and we get one right before 5 minutes before kick-off, the way they've dealt with that and then performed the second half. Like I say, I said to him at half-time, that wasn't a reflection of my team, but the second half absolutely was, and we were very close.
You can talk about a lot about the strikers, but I was impressed with Little and Carline, who had an awful lot to do, because they were trying to nip it over the top every time of your back three, and they responded each time in that second half.
Yeah, it's a lot of high-speed running, and it's a lot of hard work that they need to do, and they're driven by Gaz Dean, who plays in the centre of them, so they always know that they can just be facing forward because he can be talking to them constantly, so that does give them the edge. As a back three, I thought they were excellent today. As a defensive unit, we knew we weren't going to be able to get after them. They're a full-time team. They're, in terms of their conditioning, if we try and get after them, or maybe we could have done that for the first half, but yeah, it wasn't going to be a game strategy that was going to be a consistent one. So we wanted to make it difficult today. It wasn't how we would ordinarily want to play, but we needed to try and make it very difficult for them, to try and frustrate them. It was just a shame that we conceded early, but again, I understand the lads were all trying to work out what it is that they were doing out of position, and on a different day it could have been our day.
If there's one thing that your players have learned today about the difference between top of League One and competing for the playoffs in National League North, what do you think it is?
Mentality. I think just come here today and have no fear. The messages before was obviously the game strategy and the detail, but be brave, be courageous, go and enjoy the day. Don't come away here from it with any regrets. And I think, ultimately they did that second half, but if they'd have done that right from the first whistle, which would have been really difficult, I'm being harsh on them because, like I say, they've had a lot to contend with before the game. A whole game strategy out the window. So the way they coped with that was great. We did a little bit of firefighting, but yeah, I would just say be brave, be courageous, and they know they've got nothing to fear going into the rest of this season now. You come to somewhere like this. I mean, they're in Stockport, incredible.
Good club, really well organised
unbelievable club, unbelievable manager. Unbelievable players. We've got,
and let's just say that the manager was shaking the hands of every Brackley player.
Well, not only the manager, their staff as well. They were an absolute class act today. The way they invited us here, and they weren't patronising us. I know we're 70 odd places below them.
Yeah.
There's no patronising. The complete professional outfit starts with the manager, and the whole club's a class act. So I just want to thank them for having us here today. We've enjoyed the day. We wanted to come and upset them and maybe do something that they weren't expecting, but the way it's gone is we can be really proud of that second half performance, and we see the fans were enjoying it. I think everybody attached to the club's really proud that not just today, we've had to play 4 games to get here, but it's been amazing. It's just been great to do it at a place like Stockport County.
Brilliant. Just one last word, just on those moments, because it's a cynical game this sometimes.
Yeah.
But those moments at the end with the 350 or so have made the trip from Northamptonshire, your players all in front of them. What is that like for you?
God willing, I just feel that the players have earned it, and I think you don't get those moments unless you earn them. I think the big thing for us is the lads can come away feeling very proud, not of just today. We've had to go all the way down to Truro, we've had to go all the way up to Hartlepool, play them twice, we've had to beat a a very good team in Brackley Town, and it's very much the end of the day, obviously. It's a very, very proud moment, but not just off the back of today and the way we've conducted ourselves second half, but absolutely over the last 4 games. So the lads can be extremely proud, and now we've got the league to focus on, and we know what it is that we want to do, so we'll hit the ground running.
Well done.
Thanks, mate.
Pleasure to work with you.
Cheers, mate. Top man.